Honkai Star Rail is the latest entry from Hoyoverse. The fourth installment from Honkai is a role-playing gacha game which builds upon Honkai 3rd as well as Genshin Impact. Even though I haven't played Honkai 3rd, so you probably guys may have seen me playing Genshin Impact over and over again. I have hundreds of hours of gameplay there. It didn't affect my performance for not playing Honkai 3rd, that is, so at all for this game. But I find a lot of similarities between Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact. So since I have played only Genshin Impact, I can't able to say anything regarding Honkai 3rd game. So if you are a fan of Honkai 3rd, sorry about you guys anyway. But the character design has been, as far as I read, so the character designs are from Honkai 3rd, the game. So I've been playing the game for over 20 days now. So the game has been launched like around April 26th, and it's been a month now. So at the time of this recording, it's been a month. So it's on first month anniversary for today, and I'm kind of posting this review right now. And the turn-based combat is very fresh for me, as I have invested hundreds of hours in Genshin Impact, where everything is in combat is done rapidly. So initially, while I was doing my first playthrough on live stream, so you guys may check my live streams while I post streamed it, my first playthrough on the channel. You can check it over there. So if you are need to check what the game is about, so you can check the live stream and get an idea of that one. I thought it's a good game, but after finishing the prologue, so the prologue is pretty huge though. So the prologue, if you are into the prologue, if you are starting the game, I do have an advice. Prologue kind of feels weird, and it's kind of sets up the game, but it is kind of long, and you may have some issues with that one. So I do have some issues. I started to love the game after finishing the prologue, that is, as I did with Genshin Impact, and I'm nearing the end of the main storyline for this version 1.0. I have done that one. So as far as at the time of the writing of the script, I was doing that one actually. So at the time of this recording, I have finished all the story missions, so the main story mission, main storyline for this version as of now. So the version 1.1 live stream will take place later today. So after maybe around the time of posting this video, maybe. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. So probably they will give out some promo codes so that we can exchange it for Stellar Jades. So I'll explain everything in detail in a separate video for Honkai Star Rail. So now I have reached level 41, Trailblazer level 41. I do have a lot of ideas for this game. So if you let me know in the comments below what do you think about this game. If you need anything for this game, I'll try to post it anyway. So in the upcoming days, I'll try to post a lot of contents for this game actually. So unlike Genshin Impact, this game is totally open world. So yeah, it's not open world actually. It's not totally open world. But it does have a lot of open world mechanics. And even though it's not open world, the visual elements for this game is so good. If you just stand in a place for a second. If you start to stand for a second, stand still for a second and try to enjoy the scenery, your surrounding, as the game sits in space, where we can able to travel from a space station. This is usually the product takes place in a space station, that is, and then you have to travel to different planets. Right now we do have two planets and then a space station at the moment. I may be wrong, so as far as I've seen, so that's all the places available for you in anime. So it's huge, so everything is huge. Even the first planet, the Yarilo 6, it's pretty huge too. So you do have an upper part of the planet, and you do have an underworld and overworld, right? Yeah, underworld and overworld. So that's pretty good anyway. So different, you can able to travel between different planets via your space train called the Astral Express. So the train which you see at the start of the loading screen is the Astral Express. So if you are really into the new games, the game for the first time, that's your Astral Express. Even though there's a lot of similarities between Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, there's a lot of difference between them as well, which is a topic for a separate video. I'll try to post it in a separate video too in the upcoming days. So get subscribed. The best difference between them is the voice synchronization for characters. So in Honkai Star Rail, which was not the case in Genshin Impact. So the lip sync movement from the characters as well as the voice is pretty synchronous. So that's what I'm trying to say here. So in Genshin Impact it's not the case, but they have improved every aspect of Genshin Impact here. Most of the stuff anyway. But if you are free to player, it'll be a pretty much grind anyway, just like with Genshin Impact. So which is not a major concern for Genshin Impact, the voiceover, that is, but this change is very appreciated. The combat will feel very unique. The combat will feel very unique, and I find it very engaging as there will be a shield wall on top of your enemies, which has certain weaknesses, and you can able to take them down easily by using your characters of the corresponding weakness of your enemy's shield. So that's why this game, that's where this game shines for me at least. So you have to like think carefully what characters you're going to choose in your party. So you will be having 4 characters just like with Genshin Impact here too, but you have to think carefully what enemies you are facing, what party members you want to pick up, so that you can be able to break those shield easily and try to win them over anyway. So for example, your characters, the Trailblazer that is our Trailblazer. So either it's a male character or female characters. You can choose it at the start of your gameplay. So I have choose the female version, sorry. And the Trailblazer starts off with the physical damage if an enemy has shield weakness to physical, which will be displayed on top of the enemy's health bar. So right now he's the enemy is having here on the video now. So he's having fire weakness, ice weakness, and as well as quantum weakness. So that's where Sela shines. So I'll post a separate video for Sela as well. So every character in the game as of now, so which I have occurred, I'll try to post a separate video for each and every single of them. So if it should be displayed on top of the enemy's health bar, your Trailblazer will deal more damage to it, and if you break it, the shield over there, so you can check the bar over there. If you break that white line at the top of their health bar, it will stun them, and you can able to finish it off with a lot of your dissidents. So they will be stunned for 1 or 2 turns anyway. This shield mechanics requires you to switch your party members mostly after each fight, so that each fight will be much easier. So if you want to fight easier, try to pick up a proper team, like try to go for the weakness of your enemy, the enemy shield, so that you can finish them off. Also, the game gives out a lot of free 4-star characters, which are quite good when compared to the Genshin Impact's counterparts of 3 early characters, which are easily replaced on the early part of the gameplay itself. Likewise, so like we shares, we do have warp, and in this game the warps are not bad as grind from Genshin Impact, as you're able to get a 5-star character from your first 50 wishes, which are discounted as well. Overall, the game is a solid one, which improved on the previous games, and the turn-based combat system will give you time to strategize during combat, and the character's ultimate animation is the highlight for this game. And I'm still enjoying those animation even after watching it hundreds of time. Yeah. And if you like other horror games, I highly recommend this one as well. And if you are into turn-based combat games, this is a must-play one for the story, but I highly advise you to play as an FTP player, and be prepared to grind a lot, which is somewhat easy with the auto play, like a auto battle feature as well. That you can see it on the top of the screen. That's an auto play feature as well. That's it from me. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now. So I really appreciate you guys being here, and if you need any cutters for Honkai Star Rail here, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.